Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the other game that I was promising that we were going to do on the live stream this week to celebrate the fact that I've been doing this now for 14 flooping years. Pathfinder Kingmaker. To give you an idea, to give a little bit of history here, Pathfinder is a role-playing game that is based on D&D 3.5. Paizo, the publisher of Pathfinder, just recently released their second edition of the game. And for this, it's played using a modified version of first edition with 9 playable races. I think somewhere along the lines of 15 playable classes, and just a whole lot of, options for things that are available in the Pathfinder role-playing game. The best way to describe it, I think, would be if you played like Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights or something along that line. This should be pretty, what's the word am I thinking of? Familiar to you? Because we actually make a character using the rules in Pathfinder when playing this. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm hoping that people join in on this because I want the character to be not just mine, but everybody's. Now we're going to do normal difficulty here. The damage you suffer from enemies and traps is reduced by 20%. Enemies inflict reduced damage on crits. Your character will not die after suffering a deadly injury for the first time. Instead, be affected by the death's door condition. If a character with that condition suffers a deadly injury, then they will die. Resting in a comfortable and safe place such as Oleg's trading post removes the death door condition. Your character can still die from an instant death effect, energy drain, poison, or other similar condition. If your main character dies, the game is over. If a companion dies, you can resurrect them. So over here we've got critical hits are weak. Oh, we can adjust each of these to our liking if we want. Death's door is on. Dead companions rise after combat. We're not going to turn that on. Actually, we are going to turn that on because I know Raise Dead can be really fucking expensive. Remove negative effects on rest. We're going to turn that on. Auto level up, we're not going to. Enemy stat adjustments, we're going to keep that as it is. Damage to party ×8. Enemy difficulty normal. The party's speed depends on the weight you're carrying. We're going to turn that on. Enable character retrain, that's on. Kingdom management normal. Invincible kingdom off. I want this to be challenging, but not stupid hard. Only active companions receive experience. We're going to keep that off. I want everybody to be able to level up all the time. Only skill user receives skill check experience. We're going to turn that off. Last, as Lant mode. Only one save slot is available in this mode. The game saves automatically and keep... Oh, Lord. Immersive mode. This mode disables almost all interface hints and combat lines of attack, currently enemy actions, cooldown timers. It shows your character's actions and enemy health bars. We're going to turn that on. Alright, so let's go next. So this is where we select a character. There's a bunch of pre-gens. We've got a human... Looks like we've got a human fighter. A human paladin. an elven ranger, a human sorcerer, and a halfling cleric. Aww. We are going to make our own character. So, can we skip the portrait? No, we can't skip the portrait. God damn it. There's a lot of portraits here. Alright, we'll come back. Wait, what does triangle do? Oh, it changes the portrait. I kind of like that picture. Well, we're just gonna pick a portrait and then wish we could just, you know, can we skip? Okay, so we can choose male or female. The races are human, elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, half-elf, half-orc, ASMR, I like ASMRs, tieflings. They don't tell us what our pluses and minuses are, though. I know most of them. Like humans get a plus 2 to anything. So do half elves, and I do believe half orcs. Elves get a plus 2 to dexterity and intelligence, and a -2 to constitution. Dwarves get a plus 2 to constitution and wisdom, but a -2 to charisma. Gnomes, I forget. I believe they get a -2 to strength, and then they get a plus 2 to intelligence and charisma. Halflings also get a -2 to strength, and they get a plus 2 to dexterity, and I want to say charisma. And ASMRs and tieflings, I actually don't have the flippin' clue. Like, I'm not even going to lie, I don't have a flipping clue. So, that being said, tell me what race you want me to be. I will just pretty much pick the first thing that pops in the chat. Oh, there it is. Plus 2 to an ability score creation. Okay, so tieflings get... Oh, it doesn't say for tiefling. Tiefling! Alright. Do we want to... Here comes the big thing. Are you a boy? Or a girl? Oh, tieflings get cold, electric, and fire resistance. So, that may actually be important later. A sexy Okay, we're going to be a sexy tiefling. Okay, so now there are 16 classes. Yeah, 16 classes. I will say, though, the Alchemist, the one that you're seeing right now, that's kind of a toughie to do in the beginning. But the other classes that we could be a Barbarian, a Bard, a Cleric, a Druid, that'd be interesting, Fighter, Inquisitor, Inquisitors tend to move from place to place, chasing down enemies and researching emerging threats. As a result, they often travel with others, if for no other reason than to mask their presence. Inquisitors work with members of their faith whenever possible, but even such allies are not above suspicion. The kineticist is a living channel of elemental matter and energy, manipulating the world around them by drawing upon inner reserve from their own bodies. It's kind of like the Avatar. The Spanish Inquisition, well, nobody would expect that. The Magus is a arcane caster that is also proficient with weapons and some armor. The monk, the paladin, the ranger, the rogue, the slayer, skilled at tracking down targets. Slayers are consummate hunters, living for the chase and the deadly stroke that brings it to a close. The sorcerer and the wizard. Yeah, 16 classes, lots of options. I know what one I want to be, but I want to see what you guys also suggest. Unless you really want me to be an Inquisitor. I'll be an Inquisitor. Inquisitors also get spells, which is fun. Does it tell me what Inquisitors are proficient with? It doesn't! Fantastic! Oh, here we go. The Inquisitor is proficient with all simple weapons plus the longbow, shortbow, and the favored weapon of their deity. They're also proficient with light armor, medium armor, and shields. Oh, bump it. We're going to be an Inquisitor. Alright. Bloop. Next. We can change up the character's appearance. There's 3 body types. We can be thin, not so thin, or stupid thin. We're gonna be right-handed. It doesn't really matter, really. It doesn't at the end of the day. We can't zoom in on the face. Plus, if you'll notice, you get to wear a fancy hat. Like, you get to wear a fancy hat. So, well, I like the darkness of this tiefling. I don't know where her hair is. Her hair is under the hat. I can't see the hair. Choose a heritage. We only have one option. I don't even know why it's telling me to choose an option. Choose a deity. I actually know a little bit of my Pathfinder deities here. We're actually going to go Desna, the Great Dreamer, Lady Luck, and Mother Moon, the goddess of dreams, luck, stars, and travelers. It fits for an Inquisitor. Chaos, Good, Liberation, we're going to take the Travel Domain, which allows me to get increased mobility for a round for the next round. I ignore all difficult terrain and do not take any penalties for moving through it. Now my ability scores. Ooh, Lord. Okay, so Wisdom is the primary, it looks like. So, oh goodness, and I got a -2 for... Oh no. Okay, so... we're going to have to pump that up a little bit. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Actually, I actually need to look. I don't remember. Is Wisdom the primary spellcasting... Is Wisdom the primary spellcasting, It looks like it is. Yeah, at least that's what it looks like to me, is that Wisdom is the primary spellcasting class. And they're mainly proficient with ranged weapons. So we're going to... She starts with a 12. We're going to bring her up to... We're going to bring her up to a 16. We're going to bring the Wisdom up to a 14 for now. I'm down to 10 points already. We're going to bring Con up to 12. We're going to bring Intelligence up to 12. Let's bring... Okay, I can't bring up Wisdom any further. Do I have to be a frickin' Roxas? Oh, there's more. We are actually going to be... We're going to be Devil Spawn. +2 to Constitution, Wisdom, -2 penalty to Charisma. Okay, so we can be Devil Spawn, so boom. This way we're not as terrible. And besides that, I don't really want a high dexterity anyway. Or a high charisma anyway. Because these tieflings cannot be trusted. We can bring Dex up to a 15. Let's knock down the Wisdom a little bit. I'm not going to get ninth level spells for a while. Bring up Strength to 12. Bring up Intelligence 1. Actually, this looks good right here. So we're done there. We have 5 skill points. Do I seriously have all of these as class skills? Good lord. Okay, so we're going to take Persuasion. We're going to take Stealth. We're going to take Mobility. We're going to take Athletics. And we're going to take Perception. I have a +9 Perception at level 1. And we get a feat. We're going to take... Hey, we're going to take Point Blank Shot. You get +1 to attack and damage with ranged weapons at ranges of up to 30 feet. And then our spells. We're going to take... Ear-piercing Scream. Ooh, that actually looks like that would be fun. We're going to take True Strike. And yeah, we're going to take Ear-piercing Scream. We're going to be neutral. Just straight up. Can we be new? No, we got to be at least neutral. We got to be neutral good. Fine. We're going to use that voice. And we are going to just we're going to name her after a tiefling necromancer that was in a campaign that lasted all of 2 sessions. And for shits and giggles, we're going to give her my birthday.
Follow if you dare.
And there she is, in all of her mighty glory. That took 20 minutes.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
All right.
Where are they? This is taking forever. You didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Hi, Amiri.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap.
Ah!
If you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Anyway, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday afternoon.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler.
Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
You're not helping us found a barony? What do you gain from such generosity?
Stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air?
Oh, she's cute.
Smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
It's as clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
All right.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, so this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
I'm Dee. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish the feats and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
All right. My quill takes its first sip from the ink pot. All right. So,
We should move.
I forgot to give myself...
I am never wrong.
I appear to have forgotten to give myself a portrait. I'm dumb.
It's time to act. In due time.
Do the camera use R? Noise. Can I give myself a portrait now? No, I can't. I am dumb and I forgot to give myself a portrait. Ah, I'm stupid. Alright,
My skills are absolute.
alright, looks like we are...
I'm there.
What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
As it lends credence to Lindsay's words, a scream echoes from the hallway. Alright. You're not going anywhere. In-game combat can happen in real-time or turn-based modes. In real-time, you can pause the game at any time to assess the situation, give orders to your companions. To pause or unpause, press square. To attack an opponent, use them with your... Okay, so... I know how Pathfinder works.
Here.
Let me look at my equipment. They did give me a ranged weapon. That is all I wanted. Oh, wait. Can I... Nope. I am forever cursed to have
This will hurt.
no portrait. A chain shirt and a dagger.
I'm always ready.
I'm proficient with light armor. What kind of armor do I have? I have scale. Ooh. Never mind, I'm not switching armor.
We should move. I do what I must.
Let me go this way. A longbow, a dagger, a bloodstone, and 12 gold.
I'll take care of it.
My carrying capacity is going to
I'm
be
off.
shit. What is my carrying capacity? 120 pounds.
I am never wrong.
Fantastic.
I'm there. It's time to act.
That's right, I'm just taking anything that isn't bolted down. They got someone we have to help. Look, they're running. Get them. And what shall I do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away.
A test of my
Okay,
ability.
so...
You should have run.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Well, it can't be a trap or anything. Okay. Artificial intelligence.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Time is wasting. I don't tolerate fools.
Oh, there we go.
I always
We can just
have a
do...
plan.
My skills are absolute.
Alright, so we have a ring. Which gives us a +1 to AC.
I'll
All right.
take care of it. I am never wrong.
Can we give... What is it? Oh, dagger, 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 dagger. Longbow.
We should move.
What kind of equipment do I have? I have a longbow, okay. So can we switch to...
I'm always ready.
She's wielding a crossbow. Doesn't look like we need to worry about frickin'
What troubles you?
And he too has a crossbow. Wow, we're a ranged party. He has a 20 charisma.
My patience is running thin.
Good lord.
In due time.
Enlighten me.
A copper ring and some...
Time is wasting.
Follow if you dare.
I deserve better.
Weapons, spells, poisons.
Can you make
The
an
art
epic
of
pose?
killing
I need
these
inspiration.
days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Okay, yep. I have it set where AI is going to take care of all the spell casting. Like so.
Strike!
We're leading you out of our story.
And we're all still at full, it looks like, so don't have to worry about health and death quite yet either. Oh my goodness.
My skills are absolute.
We have a combined encumbrance of 270 pounds. Oh, wow, that's gonna suck.
It's time to act.
Anything is possible.
I always have a second plan.
I am never wrong. I'm there.
We may have to be very persnickety on what we loot.
I do what I must. I'll take care of it. My skills are absolute. I'm off.
What's in here? What's in you? Trout. A cooking ingredient.
I'm always
That
ready.
is useful.
It's
We'll
time
take
to
all of
act.
this.
Right.
A silver ring and 35 gold.
I am never wrong.
Fight for Gorum! It's the end for you rats!
They dare to attack me?
Is that a Mary? Yeah, that's a Mary.
Don't hold back. This will hurt. You should have run.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
We got more daggers and more potions. I will take.
I'll take care of it.
Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. Is that a giant? Is that a frost giant? Take all of this.
We should move. In due time.
Can't use a longsword. I might take one level in fighter later to be able to use some of these cooler weapons. The passage is blocked. You can't make it through this way. Can we go this way? Nope. That's just armor.
I'm there.
Sometimes interacting with an object requires a skill check. Alright. The heavy gate is currently locked. So, I need dexterity.
That was easy.
Yeah, I was going to pass through that, no problem.
This will be quick. Strike. Don't hold back.
At least I don't have to worry about freaking ammo. Alright, you guys, you're almost dead. And you're dead. And I have got to be really close to freaking encumbered by now.
I am never wrong.
First step on the road to glory. Break the door to the armory and find some weapons.
Applause, please.
Follow if you dare.
We find a composite longbow and a masterwork light mace. Ooh, nice.
It's time to act.
Mine.
I know what to do.
And banded mail, I can't use it. I'm sure I'll get somebody in my party later that can. Breastplate I can use.
I'm always ready.
A tower shield I can't use.
I'll take care of it.
You can sell it later. And the Watchkeeper's key opens the northern part of the mansion.
I'm never wrong.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guard's salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Stealing from a sword lord in her own mansion? She'd have our heads.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Yeah, I ain't touching it. Hell to the no. In the interim, though,
It's time to act. We should move.
I have breastplate, which pumps my AC up a little bit. And I have shuriken, apparently. Or, oh, a star knife. And a composite longbow. Now, unless I'm mistaken,
My skills are absolute.
I do believe she is proficient with... She's proficient with a mace. She's proficient with the longsword. We're going to give her a... Is she proficient with... We're not going to give her a spear. We're going to give her a dagger. And she's only wearing leather? Well, this is all worse. Not that, though. So we're going to give her the chain shirt, pump her AC up a little bit.
Just letting the ink dry.
And then we're going to give this guy a dagger.
I don't tolerate fools.
I'll take care of it. I do what I must.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaythorn. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Oh, undead.
I am never wrong.
State your desire.
What do you got for equipment, madam? You are okay. You have no con score, but then you're undead, so that makes perfect sense. Actually, you have chainmail. Okay, you're actually. What is this? You are carrying a masterwork scythe. Yeah. I mean, you can't get much more badass than that, actually.
It's time to act.
Right, let's go in the door. Wait, she said don't go down this way?
I will grant your request.
Oh, there's nothing down this way. Alright, so...
Anything else?
I'm trusting you here.
Carved beads and 4 gold.
We should move. Interesting.
Don't push me.
Applause, please.
There's something here.
Applause, please. This way.
Ooh, what do you got? Chainmail!
I'm always...
I think I can wear chainmail. I think I'm already wearing chainmail. Wearing breastplate. How much better is chainmail? -5 armor check penalty. No. Actually, what I'm wearing is
My
better.
skills are absolute.
A scroll of bless and a scroll of shield of faith, and I do believe I'm the only person that can use both those spells. So bam. Give me a second here. Moving on.
I am never wrong.
What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Germandi's cash has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up before... Stop! Someone's coming.
You cannot stand against me.
This will hurt.
You missed with a ray of frost, and they were right there.
should have run. Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse.
How am I looking
these days.
on?
A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Oh shit, we are encumbered. So we're gonna have to drop a few things. We're actually gonna drop all this freaking armor. At least all the light armor, the padded. Because it's not even worth a lot. And each time I knock out padded armor, it takes 10 pounds off of my encumbrance.
We should move.
This works for me.
It's time to act.
A silver disc.
My
All
skills
according to
are
plan.
absolute.
Right. And so they walked on.
I don't know.
I know what to do.
This is probably one of those things where I gotta have all the statues in
You can
one
count on me.
direction. Probably up.
That is possible.
Right.
I actually don't have the foggiest idea. But we're gonna keep
I'm
on looking around.
And then our leader charged forward. Hey, wait for me.
Strike!
Oh my god, that scythe.
Don't hold back. Yeah.
Oh, squishy squish.
Ah, everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. Bit boring, chasing fooled assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
You sound like a Kalashite, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
There are assassins on the prowl. We have to go.
Don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish. I am never wrong. I will indulge you.
Short bow.
I'm always ready.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Pour one of the dwarf's healing pots into his mouth.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling.
Quite the act. Stand and fight or I'll really send you to your final rest.
I can't hear you. I'm being taken away into the darkness.
Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You've barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
That's great. Okay, I need to heal.
We should move. I'll take care of it.
Okay, so we got new peoples. Let's check out what he has.
My skills are absolute.
Okay, he's got a flail. Cool. He's got a heavy mace. What kind of armor are you wearing? You're wearing chainmail. You have an 8 dex. Ugh. Let's give you the banded. Considering it looks like you're a war domain cleric.
Well, sorry. I was lost in thought.
I am never wrong.
Okay, we're actually going to stop here for a minute. I may have to redo this entire character, but we're going to be back in a minute with, after I give my character a portrait, because this is starting to get a little creepy. So I'll see you in probably 15. Take care for now.